Hello, everybody. So I'm really trying to make an effort to put more content out there onto social media and YouTube and my website that is beyond just the teachings of yoga and the teachings of meditation, and really dive deeper into the foundation of personal development and motivation and leadership. And at its core, this is really all personal development. But one of the things that I want to share today is the practice of RAIN. So the practice of RAIN is an acronym, R-A-I-N. It stands for recognize, allow, investigate, and nurture. This practice was originated from Tara Brach. She's an amazing psychologist, author, spiritual teacher, meditation teacher, and one of my biggest inspirations and teachers out there right now. So the idea is that when any difficult emotion comes up, these unwanted emotions that we have, like fear, anxiety, depression, sadness, whatever it might be, that this idea of RAIN allows us to actually turn towards it and sit through it so it actually can loosen the grip on us. So if we break down the acronym RAIN, R is for recognize. So if, let's say you have an unwanted emotion that comes up, let's just say it is you're anxious or you're fearful. And when you recognize, because awareness is the first step in creating any kind of change. So we have to recognize that it's there. We have to recognize what's going on to be able to consciously bring into awareness what is happening. It's acknowledgement. And when we recognize it, after we recognize it, we can allow it to be there. So this is the key, and this is where when so many different unwanted emotions come up, we don't want to feel them. So what do? We numb them. We get busy, we grab our phones, we grab a drink, we do drugs, we engage in activities that really prevent us from feeling. And we know that in order to fully heal, we have to feel. So when we can allow it to be there without numbing or running or distracting, we can actually work through it. And we might say things like, this belongs, or allow it to be here. Allow it to be here long enough so we can actually work through it. And then the I is investigate. So this might be like a body scan. So let's say you're anxious or you're afraid. There's fear coming up. You might sit for a moment and investigate, like notice where in your body are you feeling it the most? Are you feeling tension in your shoulders, in your neck? Is it in your heart or in your belly? Really investigating maybe even a temperature. You might be feeling warm, or you might be getting cold, or the chills. Investigating it and really to its root. Maybe it's a certain wound of yours or a trigger that got hit. So at its core, we're really trying to get to the root of the unwanted emotion. And then the N is nurture. And this is the piece that most of us will miss, because this is self-love. This is taking time to say, it's okay. It's okay to feel anxious. It's okay to be afraid. It doesn't mean you're weak. And so Tara, one of the teacher that originated this concept, she says, it's okay, sweetheart. So obviously that doesn't work for me, but you might come up with your own. It might be forgiveness. You might be saying, I love you. It's okay. And even putting your hands on your heart and saying that. That nurture piece is the self-love piece that most people will miss. Because the bottom line is, I don't think any of us love ourselves enough. It's something we can always work on. So we sit through the RAIN, and then you have after the RAIN. After the RAIN, you just take a moment to notice what's changed. Notice how whatever was gripping you, it will not have the grip it had on you if you simply walk through the acronym RAIN. And so whether you take 30 seconds to walk through this or you sit in it for a 20-minute meditation, I promise you that this simple practice of self-compassion will allow you to work through any unwanted emotions you might be having. And I think we're all having a lot right now. So this is a powerful practice that you can use to loosen the grip. Get out there and practice. If you have questions, reach out to me directly. You can always look at Tara Brach. She's got a couple amazing books that I've read, Radical Acceptance and True Refuge. She's got a podcast with endless content on there. But you can always reach out to me if you're unclear on how to work through this. I'd love to help you. Have a good day.